MP came ready to play.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyrie Irving.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, McCollum and Jones are your wingmen. Then it's Olynyk, then there's Murray. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's the captain, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Irving at the point. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
And so, off the tip, it's New Orleans. And here is Murray.
Hit me, I'm open.
The shot, no good. Great D that time from Irving. Here's Thompson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
How about the body control Thompson has? Used to taking punishment and still able to convert.
Irving against Murray. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. Messi's shot is good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
About a minute played so far here in the first. The captain passes to Gafford. McCollum against Thompson. Murray kicks to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Off with the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Olynyk. Fades away. Rebounded by the captain.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Thompson with it. Here's the captain. To the middle. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Olynyk. Murray outside. Back to Olynyk. Here's Messi. Covered by Gafford. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
For the screen on Jones. The captain with the bucket.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And here are the Pelicans now. 6-point game. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's McCollum after the miss from Klay Thompson. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Here's the captain, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. On the wing, Thompson. Wide open shot is on the money. Thompson's got his second basket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's McCollum. 6-point game. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He finished with 52 points, and that was his highest output of the season. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance. But when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
You stand by this point of the season, what can a coach reasonably expect from his players?
Well, first of all, Kevin, I don't know any coaches who are reasonable. But as far as what to expect...
I always thought you were reasonable, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. So did I, but my players didn't. So, you know, but we can expect players to execute the system that you have in place. They are professional athletes. And if they don't understand what they're doing or can't execute it, you can't play them. Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
Exum with it. Pass to Marshall. Here's the captain. Shot clock at 6. Lively a screen on Jones. The captain driving the lane and again unable to change momentum here. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Robinson Earl. A miss that time would have put him up. Exum passes to the captain. Dallas moving the ball around. 1:06 left to play here in the first. A 3, Marshall. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. New Orleans is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
What a smart play by Jones. Staying with his motion and just letting the defense come and foul him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
So for New Orleans right now, Olynyk is out there with Brown. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Boston in at 2 guard.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to the captain. Now Davis. Rebound by Olynyk.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Boston the pass to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 7 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Brown. Pass to Boston. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Here's the captain, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Here's Alvarado. Following the score by Dallas. There's the pick. Boston, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's the captain. He's got 9. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Boston. He's covered by Thompson. The kick out to Brown. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Pass to Davis. This one for 3. Bucket! Davis for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Brown outside. Olynyk with it. Lock at 6. Back to Brown. For the 3. That shot, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from the captain.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Alvarado. And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Pass to Nisi. Inside. And the rejection by Gafford. On the wing, Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. Here's Nisi. Pass to Robinson Earl. McCollum outside. To end the run over Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number 2, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
The Pelicans trail. Olynyk the pass to Murph. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pelicans trail by 5. Wide open look here for Murray. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Irving. It's tipped. They get it back. The shot's good from Gafford.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Pass to Jones. And here is Olynyk. And here's Jones. He's got 5. No coverage that time. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Irving passes to the captain. And it's Davis at the elbow. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to the captain. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. A 3 from McCollum. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's the captain. He's got 13. On the wing, Irving shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
I look here at New Orleans. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Here's Irving. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. The captain out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's the captain. Pass to Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now McCollum. There's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Here's the captain. Releases from 15. Rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 7. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league. That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
McCollum outside. From the top of the key. Mavericks with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Davis finds Irving. Here's the captain. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 16 points for the captain.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Here's Murray, 5 points in the game. Outside, Jones. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jones has got 8 points.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Here's the captain. He's got 16. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's McCollum for 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's the captain. That one drops for him. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Messi after the made shot from the captain. Pass to Messi. Jones looking for an opening. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Olynyk with the steal. Murray outside. Pass to Messi. The three from McCollum drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Mavericks with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Dallas leading by 9. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Out to the right wing. McCollum outside. High post try. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got his third basket of the night right there.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
Here's the captain. He's got 18. Loads it up for Davis. Now here's Jones. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a three. A rebound by Washington.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for the captain. Pelicans trail by 16. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Brown, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 4 spot. Alvarado passes to Robinson Earl. Here's the captain. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Alvarado with it. The three hits the three-point bomb.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's the captain. Lively the pass to Irving. Here's the captain. That's in there. Davis with the assist. The captain's got 9 points now in just the second half. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Boston. From outside, off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall. Here's the captain. He's covered by Brown. Thompson left side. Pass to the captain. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And Gafford throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis with a screen on Brown. Here's the captain, and the layup's good off the glass. The captain's got 26.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 21. Brown the pass to Robinson Earl. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Here's the captain following the score by DeJounte Murray. For the screen on Jones. It's tipped. McCollum outside. Over Thompson. McCollum no good. Dallas leading by 20. Thompson in the corner. Pass to the captain. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Thompson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Olynyk, he's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Number 13, Kelly Olynyk.
Pelicans trail by 20. Now Murray. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. McCollum with the bounce pass. On the wing, Murray. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is the chance to create some separation.
Thompson passes to Davis. Here's the captain, defended by Jones. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 2. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Shoots from 12. And there's Murray on the assist by Jones. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is what Coach wants to see. Murray's going after shots without any hesitation.
Down low. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. And here's McCollum. Over to the left wing. Now here's Olynyk. Pass to Messi. 4 on the clock. Murray outside. The 3. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Here's the captain. Thompson outside. Here's the captain. On the wing, Irving. Sinks the three-pointer.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
Pelicans trail by 20. Jones drives in, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's the captain to the inside. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Over McCollum. Poked away. Out to Thompson. Pass to the captain. Outside Irving. Here's the captain. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the captain.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Number 32.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Washington against Olynyk. Murray outside. Five to shoot. And it's McCollum in the corner. Over Christie. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's the captain. Washington with a screen on Murray. Driving to the basket. Dinwiddie for three. Rebound by Olynyk. Murray with it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. See you later.
Why 10 rebounds feels so much better than 9, but it does.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for? He about to tear the roof
You're
off.
about to go off.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for Maverick season tickets today. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident free. If you're having an issue.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, they've got Derek Lively, Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis, and it's the captain in at the 3. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Lively with a screen on Williams. Here's the captain. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Lively. Here's the captain. Three-pointer, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
I asked him specifically about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, he had 40. Outside, Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
The 12th overall pick in 2022, Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder Doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Just 2 to shoot, and down it goes. 2 points.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Here's Irving. Oh, they get a hand on it. Tries yet again. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Davis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Mavericks trailing. Here's the captain. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The captain, the pass to Davis. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Davis has got his 2nd basket.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's the captain. Williams defending. Davis, the pass to the captain. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's the captain. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
On the wing, Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Thunder trail by 3. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Williams from long range. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The captain misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's Thompson. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. Pass to the captain. Here's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 so far. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Irving. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to the captain. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. The captain's got 9 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And in last year's NBA Cup West Semi, we got a blowout. The Lakers beating the Pelicans 133-89.
Well, it was a 13-point game at the half. LeBron and the Lakers won the third quarter 43-17, putting that one away. And King James, he had 30 points. AD with 16 and 15 for LA.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins for 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, the captain in their last game against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He picked up 29 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. And I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's the captain. He's got 9. Goes back up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like
the previous play is under review.
The basket off in time or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Dallas on top, up 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back. You're going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Washington and Lively down low. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Yep, that one's good.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Holmgren. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Williams from long range. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Jalen Williams, lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Here's the captain, outside Irving. Pass to the captain. There's the 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Now here's Holmgren. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the captain, Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Lively passes to the captain. Inside. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice form on the 20-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's the captain. Williams defending. Here's the captain. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Williams misses. The Mavericks lead by 7. Here's the captain. He's got 12. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Washington. Gets the 3 to fall.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Caruso, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 1, Dallas.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
1:14 left in the first half. Williams passes to Caruso. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving. These are his first free throws of the game. And Caruso drops them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Here's the captain. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. To the inside. Pass to Christie. And here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Washington a screen from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
It was a great game to watch and a big-time confidence boost for the players. Something they'll look to build upon.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Right wing. Pass to the captain. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. The captain's got 15.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Now here's Washington. He's covered by Holmgren. Washington's shot is good.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Fires from way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ, me, we're just warming up, watching the first half.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup against the Magic, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back. We're set for the second half, the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Dallas leading by 13. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot.